I'm in the wrong category. Let me fix that first. Oh, great. There we go. Fix the category. Just noticed I was like starting it up in the wrong category. Oh wait, I need to make sure I fix it on the other side too. Where is that? One sec. Right. Hi Simon. Welcome, welcome. Right. Welcome, welcome. Just make sure everything's connecting properly there. And I need to fix it on the other one. Good thing I didn't go live there yet. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Right, I need to get on my ult as well. Right, because I gotta do my dailies. I don't know if I have to... I don't remember if I should be rushing my weeklies as well. Because, the server merge is, like, tomorrow. We might do that. Where is it? The hell? Oh, wait, collections. Why is it going to my downloads? There we go. Alright, let me boot up my alt. Okay. Multiple output. Hey, Frostfangs. Welcome, welcome. Right. Okay, there we go. I'm on every single platform. I'm just booting up my old account so we can try to speedrun everything. I'll probably put some background music on again. Oh, there's the echo. Right. There we go. Muted that. Let me claim all the stuff here. Yeah, my ult is just being booted up. So I can do stuff with my ult. You're on snowbreak too. Oh, nice. Right, we're gonna be doing snowbreak at the end. I believe I just saw my thing, right? They gave me my free battle pass. So that's cool. Right, because they were giving like all the creators a free battle pass. There's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna end up making on snowbreak, like actual standalone videos. So we'll go over that in a bit. Alright. And... okay. Ooh. This is Tower Fantasy, right? This one is a gacha MMO, right? We're not doing any pulls for a while because... well, by a while I mean for like 2 weeks. Obviously, because, we already maxed out the recent weapon, right? We already have maxed out Yulan. Right here. I need these materials because I need to level up her on both of my accounts. One of my accounts is free to play. One is more of like a dolphin level of investment. Right? Been playing this since it released last year. Right? I don't know if you've like seen one of the videos on my account, on my YouTube channel, but like, alright, one of them was like, I had the opportunity of playing on the test server before, so I was like testing different things out with the character there. Unfortunately, when I tried to send my application for the previous one, for the current one, for the next unit coming up, my special contact in there was on vacation. They were on a holiday. So, like, my application didn't go through until after the test period was already done with recruiting. So, like, when I looked at my email this morning, when I saw, like, my response, I was like, oh, that's just very unfortunate. I thought maybe I could get in through the other way. Though, like, it's still a mess. Because it's like, I have a contact. It's just, the contact itself is still like, haven't like fully flagged me for certain things yet. It is what it is. Quite a bit of a mess they have going on there. Okay, let me go open my music playlist. Right, because I usually put background music. Alright, thankfully, Falcom's game music has like the best goddamn policy. Where like I can just use whatever. I can use like any of their music. And it's just like fine. That's why like if you've seen some of my older stuff and you have like you hear the music playing, they're all from various games from Falcom for the most part. There are a couple other things in there. Like there was some music from like remixed music from Cave Story. And cause like Cave Story's Cave Story. If you've ever heard of that game. Like that really old game. It was like an old freeware game. That like some Japanese dude spent like 5 years or something working on making on his own. And then I had like some Sonic, I think Sonic Frontiers music in there from the cyberspace stages in the playlist. They're all just music I know is just completely safe. Okay, let me invite my alt to a group. But yeah, we're getting like a big server merge for all the things like tomorrow. So I gotta make sure I get all my other stuff done. Like I logged in earlier to check something, but I didn't finish anything yet. Yeah, my daily bounties. What we got here? 4 darkness, 2 horn mains, and then some starlinks. Here. I haven't really grinded the event stuff yet. I still have to do that eventually. Let's go get those dailies done first. Darkness. This one is for which one? And we'll probably just do it there. There's so many games for sure. Hi again, Geratos. Welcome. Right? But yeah, we're doing 3 at once. I mean, it could be worse. At least I'm not like Chirimu where she has like so many at once. The worst part is there's 3 gacha games on this one at once. Right? But like she's playing like 20 or something. Not 20, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I think I saw like 12 or something on her. Punishing Grey Ravens. I started playing that game like 2 months ago. I do have a clan in Terra Fantasy. I've just been too busy to recruit. But I'm probably gonna start actually recruiting for real after the mergers. So that people who play this game, regardless of the server, if they're on North America region, they can join my crew as well. Right? I should probably minimize this for now. I don't know why it's lagging. It usually doesn't, but when I have 2 accounts on, I'm not sure what changed. Maybe because I didn't reboot my computer. And there was something else going on. Oh, I think it's gonna catch back up. Or maybe not. Oh, let me just lower the view distance. That'll probably help. And I should probably just lower the other window to like a much lower resolution until I'm ready to use it. You got thrown at the moment Autoloco appeared. Yeah? Wait. What do you mean by thrown out? Did you try? Okay, the music is loud. 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, probably try reinstalling. Yeah, probably try doing that. I had to do that like a bunch like 2 weeks ago. I had to do that like so much 2 weeks ago when I was like switching back and forth between the live version and the test server. It was like its own Pepega mess. Oh, that! Oh, I had that issue too. No, you don't need to reinstall. What you have to do is, in the launcher, log out of the game in the launcher and then re-log into the game. I had that the other day. For some reason, ever since they switched to the little infinite pass, when your login session times out, it doesn't do it properly and kick you out. Yeah. Yeah, so the solution is, you know, on the launcher, right? You click on the menu where the drop area is, and you see the log out. You have to click log out first in the launcher, and then log back into the game. That's the fix. What happened is your login session timed out, but you're still logged into the launcher, but you're not actually logged in. So you have to log out of the game launcher and then re-log into the launcher. I had that issue last week. I was like super confused. And then I was like trying a bunch of things, and I tried just re-logging into the launcher, and that fixed it. Right, so the issue was I just wasn't logged in, but it says I was logged in. That should fix the problem for you. Cause I had that issue before. And yeah, it results in the same thing too. You get kicked out and put there. Right, so you should probably try doing that. Okay, how much of this can we get done? Wormhole, bake from Destiny, we can't do that one. Password chests. Okay, I should open some password chests, kill a world boss, cook. Okay. Consume vitality. Okay, that is weird. Why is it giving higher priority to my alt account? Who's not even doing anything right now. Okay, we'll do that. First, we're gonna spend vitality, which I'm going to just dump all in dimension trials. Right, weekly. Claim this. And claim that. Dimension trials. Okay, what else? Password chests we'll have to open. Wormhole, join up. Join up we'll do later. Okay. I'm just trying to see which ones I can get, like, done en masse. Wait, what's my other daily? Oh, we already finished those daily bounties. Never mind. They were grouped up already. What do we get here? More of those. I'm just trying to speedrun the pass just in case they do like a reset or something. Okay, I need to find some chests. Where's Rebellia? Alright, we might as well use Rebellia so we can navigate a little bit faster. With the jetpack. Right, this weapon is so useful. Nothing here. But yeah, try just logging out of the launcher. See if that fixes it. If you just re-log into the launcher. I assume you're doing it on the PC version. Right? That should fix it. Of course. We gotta speedrun some of those dailies though. Not dailies, weeklies. Because, server merged soon, and they didn't say, they weren't clear if they were going to reset the weeklies like they did last time. Or if, not. Because we got a weekly when, my server got merged, last month. And then they're gonna, like, do, like, a mega merge for, like, all the servers in the region. Which, some people were, like, not quite sure how the hell that was gonna work. Like, they were thinking it was gonna add to lag and stuff, but, like, that's not exactly how this works. Because of, the actual way they have the server structure set up. Right? the reason why things lag is a completely different reason, and it's mostly because the game is based on Unreal Engine. It's trying to put more realism in it rather than going for overall performance. Which is why, like, Unreal Engine isn't really the best type of game engine to be using for MMOs. It's not. But that's what they use. So it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna have to do some chest looting. I've been saving some of these keys, but need them for the weekly. This area in particular is China themed. This specific area. Oh yeah, I know it. You know, here's something that's pretty interesting. So, like, in the more recent update, when they added Domain 9, the exploration stuff they added in here, a lot of people were scared at first because we had to, like, collect these orb things to put into the statues and stuff. Because, like, a lot of people had Genshin Oculus PTSD, right? They actually found a way to, like, fix the problem, in which we still have to do those things, the collecting things, right? Except they found a way to actually make it casual friendly, but also give something for, like, anyone who wants to go out of their way to collect everything at once, right? Because, after one of the upgrades, it will just show them if they're nearby on the map. And the second thing is, instead, they just respawn every week. So, like, if you don't have enough time to, like, grind it out, right? If you don't mind doing it slowly, you can go after the easy ones. Right? They respawn every week. Right? It is pretty cool in that sense. They actually fixed it. Yeah, so not quite. Not everything, but most of the things will. I mean, one of the other things you can get is, like, these radar detectors for the other stuff. But, like, yeah, it's just for this area. It just helps out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna... Do I want the head next, or do I want the shoulders? Oh, this one has attack. Yeah, I want this one. Right. Yeah, so it's only in Domain 9 for now. Only in the stuff on Domain 9. We only have the first area of Domain 9 unlocked. But there's still a lot more to come. Right? You know, it's probably gonna be funny though. We're gonna have, like, the next area in Domain 9 released before Genshin even gets the water area. Guess what? The next area of Domain 9 comes out in, like, 2 weeks. We're probably gonna be finished with Domain 9 before Genshin even gets to 5.0. Because, like, the actual patch cycle for Tower of Fantasy is, like, really fast. I don't know how they're able to keep pumping out the content at the rate they have been. But, like, basically, except for, like, one update, every single update they've made has just been continuing everything. It hasn't been... It's not like Genshin's progress where, like, they only get one update a year, maybe two. And then the rest is just junk. Right, for the rest of the year. Like, they've just been, like... I don't know how they do it. They're just, like, constant update after update. Yeah, it goes, like, so fast, too, that it's not the easiest thing to keep up with. Right? Despite, like, the amount of rewards that they do give. Right? It's like... What? The regular... Oh, what's this? I think I've seen... Oh, wait. It's that one. That's why I don't remember seeing it. I already killed that thing before. I was like, wait, what's this? That's a slightly different mob. Oh, wait, I killed it before. I have limited character and moved to this. Yes! We have had a couple, actually. We're getting 2 more soon. So we actually do have, some additions. As you can see, Nemesis is here. Kobold is here. Frigg is here. And Claudia is here. In the next update, there was a leak saying that in the next update we're also getting Saki and Ruby added. Sadly, out of all of those that I mentioned, the only one that's relevant somewhat is Claudia still. Like, even Sake it's not really that relevant anymore. She kind of just has no, like, use with Yulon and stuff in the current Frost setup. Because they have a lot of things that just make it so, like, Sake is completely obsolete. Right? They have, like, their own skill reset mechanics and everything that they don't need Sake to do it for them. It got to the point where with Yulon, like, even an EM blade is basically the same. Yeah, saving for Lyra. Yeah, Lyra's always gonna be huge, right? If you're playing healer support, Lyra's always gonna have value. Yeah, got power creeped out of existence. So here's the funny part. So, in the 1.0 weapons, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's obsolete. Uma sucks. Whatever. Right. Here's the funny part. Nemesis is on the standard banner, right? But, like, people playing healer, they basically don't use her. Unless you're running content with 2 healers. Like, high-level Origin of War. Right? And then maybe they can put it, but the healer meta is just running, Lyra, Fiona, and then Zero. Zero's, like, the biggest part for running healer. Because, like, in the harder content, you're basically better off trying to block as much damage as possible, especially through Zero's discharge iframes. That, like, the whole job revolves around trying to spam Zero's discharge as much as possible, because people get one-tapped, right? So, like, you have this situation. Zero also buffs damage. Nemesis is just weaker than Zero, and as well as Coco. At least Coco also gives extra weapon charge and buffs some damage. Like, Nemesis does background damage, right? But she doesn't really do anything else, which is unfortunate. They really should change her 5-star so it affected the whole party instead of just the user. Because then at least maybe she'd have a reason to be used. Right? Like, nobody uses it for healer. But yeah, the mega... Yeah, I'm hoping they add multiple channels instead to World Chat instead of the single channel. They really should add a multiple here because it's going to be chaos. It's going to be chaos. For sure. Did you make sure you do all your weeklies? Not really. So, if anything, just pull on the latest banner and you're probably gonna be fine. Right? If you pull on the latest stuff, you'll probably be fine. Yulon especially is just very flexible. Right? I'm just waiting for them to update my stuff on their Discord as well so I can get my official content creator stuff. Cause like my contact like just sent me a DM on Discord like early in the morning. They were like, he just got back into the office after going on vacation, and he'll update my stuff eventually. Hopefully though, I missed out on the Zeke test server. Hopefully I can get on the meme test server later. But yeah. That said, like, the more recent units, they are pretty much good at very low investment. So, yeah. Using this mobile. Oh, yeah, 15 free pulls for Zeke. Oh, yeah, for sure. Right? Like, I'm definitely gonna pull for Zeke as well, right? I mean, I was like, the free pulls aside, I'm obviously gonna pick him up because there's a lot of stuff I want to do with him. I just wish I could have done the stuff on the test server, because then I would be able to test stuff a lot more extensively with him versus the limited resources I have, like, in-game. Right? You know, at this point though, right? I should, like, just start recruiting. Join my crew. We gotta build up my crew. If anyone starts playing and stuff, just everyone join my crew. Right? It's just my name in there, right? Reinx, you know? Just, you can find it. Everyone join my crew. We gotta build up my crew now. Right? We can actually do that. If you're gonna play on North America, everyone just join. Right? Everyone join, and then we can go do things. I really should just like... It's hard, okay? When you're doing so many things at once, it's hard. Just spam roll chat. Yeah, of course. I did make that Mega Yulon video. We'll have to like do more with Zeke eventually, but I can't do it from the test server, at least the current one. I wonder if I can get access to the special test server. I'm gonna have to try to ask. Because like there's two kinds of test servers. But I kinda doubt it because like not many people have access to that special one. If I can get to the special one, that would be a lot better. Because then I can test things a bit more specifically. But like I highly doubt it. I wanna see if I can though. Just so I can like make that video. Yeah, for sure. Right? I'm just hoping they go into the world chat and they make multiple channels that you can switch between for world chat. Right? Because the problem, the only real concern outside of leaderboards getting fucked is that world chat's going to be hectic when you have like all the people from like different servers and some of them don't speak the same language. Right? So like you have like the Spanish people speaking, right, in world chat, and then you have English there trying to speak, but like you can't understand any of it because it's just gonna go too fast, right? There needs to be some separation there, and if you're in Europe or something, it's probably gonna be much worse. Or even like the Asia servers, right? All those languages that people could be speaking. It's like, how the hell you can understand what people are saying? Hi Tara. Welcome. Yeah, I'm opening the blue chest for the weekly. I'm gonna go back to Tower of Saving after I open enough for the weekly. Oh shit, I should have picked this up. Okay, we're gonna just open the thing for the weekly, for the crew mission there. It doesn't really matter, we get so many of these. Right, it's like... Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Domain 9 doesn't drop Dream Machine. I know. Oh, I know. I mean, it makes sense. Domain 9 obviously doesn't have Dream Machines. Because Claire has never been to Domain 9. The reason why Vera has Dream Machines is because Vera is part of Planet Ida. Right? Just like Asperia region. They're part of Planet Ida. Domain 9 is not. That's why there's no Dream Machines on Domain 9. Right? Domain 9 obviously doesn't have it because lore reasons. So like, yeah. But you want Claire to start putting up her Dream Machines in Domain 9? Get her off of Cetus Island? Right? Get her out of Cetus Island? I don't have any more keys there. I've used them all. Just keep farming for Abyss Mats and Dream Machines. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm hoping I get to keep my name because I know some people tried to like put my name in on other servers when the game launched. I'm hoping because they've been inactive, I get to keep mine. If not, I'm going to like contact them and be like, bruh, give me my name back. They don't even play the game. Give them the stupid letter prefix or suffix. If that happens. I mean, everyone's gonna be on the same server. Right? So like, here's the thing, like, after we get all the merges, right? Everyone just join my crew, you know? If everyone joins my crew, and there's like no problems. Right? Everyone just joined my crew. And we can go do things. I won't need to... I should just put like the recruitment in my streams. It's like... No, that's what I'm gonna do. After the merge, I'm just gonna put like join my crew. And then just tell them the crew name. If you're on North America server, just put in the freaking stream title. Big brain. You can just join it from there. Right? I'll have to like make some expansions on that Discord thing as well. Because like what we could also do is like if some of us have alts, we might be able to do things like schedule events to cheese PvP. Right? Do you guys want to get like free Grand Marshal? With like a very the easy way? We could like probably organize events for that. Right? Where we get like people grouped up. Because there's a very specific strategy to farming for Grand Marshal, where you can win trade against each other, but you won't lose any ranking. There's like a very specific strat, right? We could probably organize events like that if you guys want to farm for Grand Marshal the easy way, right? Get your wheelie mount, your dust wheelie mount. Yes. I mean, hey, it's in the game. Send all my followers against that guy. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Here's the thing, if we do that, right, we're just gonna help him out by giving him even more awareness. So... I take the approach of, we'll just leave him the fuck alone, so we don't give him any more attention. That's kind of the thing I'm gonna do. We leave him the fuck alone so he gets even less attention. But it'll be fun to be able to like play around with everyone after like we build up the crew and everything. Right? We can have like PvP and stuff going on. 8v8 PvP, cause like that's the game mode you can do the collusion with. You need 16 accounts, or really 8 people with alts to do it. Ideally 8 people with alts, but 16 accounts will work. Right? Because if you quit the 8v8 before, like after 2.5 minutes roughly, 2.5 to 3 minutes in the match, if you have one team just leave like 2.5 minutes after the match starts, not from the time you enter in, but like after the match starts, the other side will automatically win. And at the same time, you also won't be losing any ranking for the people who leave, right? So you can do it on a large enough scale where you can just use it to farm for Grand Marshal, which is what I did. That's how I got Grand Marshal, right? That's why you didn't see it on stream, but like that's exactly how I have my Dust Wheeler. I found people to do it with. I thought maybe we can like organize events. 16 accounts? No, so you need not 16 for one person. Just get other people to do it with you. You shouldn't do it like all at once. No. What I mean is you need 16 accounts in total for 8v8. Because it's 8 player versus 8 player. What you want to do, right, is just have people like sync up so you can fight against yourself. Then you quit your crew since there's 24 hours cooldown. It's not 24 hours, it's 1 hour. It's 1 hour. Leave the crew after the reset. Don't do it yet. Because you might get the crew stuff might reset. Right? So like, I would actually suggest doing it after the merge just in case. Because they might give you more free stuff if you do it that way. Right? You might as well try and see if they give you free dark crystals. Because they did that to us when we had the merge. A lot of our weeklies reset. So you might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, no, don't do it with 16 accounts yourself. What I mean is you need 16 accounts in total, as in split between the players. So like you'd have 8 players each with 2 accounts. Or you could technically just do collusion win trading with 16 players. We'd have to get it organized, right? But like, yeah, right? Might as well get everyone Grand Marshal and stuff the easy way. These guys though, they're clueless about how the server systems work, because what they don't realize is Solaris, like let's say Solaris, right? Solaris isn't really a server, but rather more of a server list and a player list. That's actually not what the servers are running. So like, you see how I'm on channel 3 in domain 9? That channel 3 on in domain 9 in the group of servers I'm in, the server list, is one server. If I change to channel 4, I'd be on a different server. Right? And this doesn't just apply to Tower of Fantasy, it's like most modern MMOs. But basically every single sub-region in an area is hosted on its own server itself. And there's just a very hidden and seamless transition between them. Right? Like, this technology has been around since, like, 2004 with World of Warcraft. Right? Where you're actually constantly changing servers. You just don't even know it. Right? You don't even know you're changing servers constantly. The reason for the lag has nothing to do with, the actual amount of people on the server, specifically just like that. Like, the main reason. The actual main cause of the lag is its own Unreal Engine, and there's just so many API calls going on constantly that when you're in combat, right, sending all that data for every single player to each client is just gonna bog down your resources. That's why. And that also explains why you sometimes have, like, no cooldown on your skills and stuff when you're lagging like crazy, and, like, nothing happens, and it's delayed. Yeah. That's exactly why. Right? That's exactly why. And also, compared to other MMOs, the actual combat from like a programming perspective is significantly more complex. Despite like having less total actions than something like World of Warcraft during its peak, when you had like 20,000 abilities on your hotbar, especially if you were like a healer, where you had like 20,000 different buttons. Okay, not 20,000, but more like you had to press like 20 at once. Right? Despite it not being like that, there's just a lot more involved. But yeah. I think I heard someone mention Gate was talking about that, but like, yeah, he is correct. Like, that's just how this stuff is coded. Right? That's just more of a limitation of the Unreal Engine. Right? It's more of an Unreal Engine limitation rather than the game itself having that problem. Right, there's like a lot more going on that people do not know of. Right, like I'm not a game developer myself, but I have seen like various documentaries and stuff, and like it has been mentioned before like how this stuff does work. But like if you're not in the know, you're not in the know. Right, I think an easier way to think about it is so like each of their machines in their server rooms, right? Think of it like hosting multiple Minecraft servers off the main machine, except instead of hosting a Minecraft server, you're hosting every single area individually, right? On every single channel individually, right? And it's probably a lot more better coded than Minecraft server software, because Minecraft software is like, for the servers, at least for Java edition, is very single-threaded intensive. And because of that, it's like not very well optimized. So things like multiple entities and stuff will bog it down. Right? I mean, like, you'll have that happen here to a lesser extent. But because everything's a lot more fixed, it's a lot more easy to manage and control. Right. Like the other big issue during the game launch was they didn't have a player limit inside channels, like a forced hard limit. So like when people were doing world bosses and stuff, people were inviting people to full channels, and because the channel was full and the game didn't stop people from inviting people through invites, rather than them switching manually, right? It blocked you from switching manually, But like up until I think was it 2.2, if a channel was full, if someone was already in the channel, they could invite you over. Because of that simple issue, you had more people in a channel than was necessary, and that added to some of the lag there. But like after the merge, the lag is not gonna be a problem if they just give us more. Because they're just gonna like redistribute all the channels, right? So we're just gonna have more channels. We'll probably have up to like channel 169, maybe channel 300 or something, in areas and stuff like that. Right? We'll probably have a lot more channels. So, like, I don't think we're gonna have, like, those lag issues. Because the thing itself doesn't really work like that. It's not like everything is hosted on that one server. And we have one server per server, or whatever. We really just have multiple. Right? Because, like, the server names, it's really just, like, a server list for different areas. Right? It's also how, like, things like join ops and stuff work. Right? Like, as soon as, like, you go queue up for a join op and you go in, the game will start up a mini small server, to redirect the 4 players inside. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not really close to Genshin because of, like, all the different inputs and stuff you can go in. Yeah, you get kicked out of the channel when you died to Hera. Because you're respawning and the server was full. Yeah, the channel was full. Just say multiverse, sure. Sure, we can call it the multiverse. Why not? No, you'd be like Facebook and call it metaverse. I remember when, like, Facebook changed the name, I saw, like, so many different memes of it. One of them was Mark Zuckerberg holding some feta cheese, and instead of it saying meta, it said feta. You know what? I think that would have been hilarious if they just called it feta instead, and they changed the logo to a picture of cheese. I think people would be a bit more interested. Maybe if it was just cheese instead there, and they called it feta instead of meta. No, there's no boring elemental reactions. It's more about the combat and stuff in various different ways. I'm just doing my weekly exploration stuff. So you're not looking at it right now? Oh yeah, that's another thing we can do. Origin of War, right? We can get, like, groups going for Origin of War after. We can probably organize stuff to do Origin of War with people. Because that's the really cool fun stuff. The co-op bygone stuff. That shit is very hard if you do in the higher difficulties. Very hard. But it's a lot of fun when you get, like, a team going and everyone's doing their job. Yeah. Is it limited time is also impossible unless Mega Whale, yeah. I still need to... I'm just waiting for the thing before I start doing the soloing there. Yeah. You have, like, only, like, 90 seconds or something to do it. I actually think the elemental reactions themselves in Genshin, they're actually cool in theory. The problem is they're poorly executed. The problem is this is poorly executed, and basically, the problem with designing elemental reactions and balancing the game around it is every character becomes Cobalt B and Ruby. So, I didn't really realize it at first, but, like, it took me, like, until after I really played Tower Fantasy to understand the problems with the elemental reaction system. And I'm kind of thankful that doesn't exist here too much. Like, it doesn't. Because you end up in a situation where every character in Genshin is either Ruby or Cobalt B. And those who play this, they know exactly how bad they are and why they're terrible. But basically, right, let's say your hydro, basically every single hydro unit in Genshin, for example, is Cobalt B. Your job is just to apply a debuff on the target. And let's say you're Pyro and you want to do Vaporize reaction. Well, now your job is Ruby, right? And you're basically trying to trigger your detonation thing on the element there, right? To a lesser extent, that's basically the closest thing we have. And like, it's not great because of how power is distributed between them. So like, both of them end up being shit. It's just that one ends up being more shit than the other. I mean, yeah, press EQ and switch out. I mean, that does happen here to an extent, right? For certain things, but it's a lot more involved than that. Yes, the exploration options there suck in comparison. I mean, I think a lot of you would just love to have this jetpack there. We have a lot more things, right? We do have a grapple hook. Right? We have so many different things. Like, I've used a lot of various different tools here to explore out of bounds. Yeah, you can, like, jump cancel things when you're climbing. They just keep climbing without any stamina consumption, but, like... Oh yeah, here we got more explorations. Alright, we got the umbrella here. Right, you can like place an umbrella around and teleport to it. Right. We have Lin for flying here. Right, we have like so many things. Right, we have Alice's little dragonfly form. Imagine having all of this in Genshin. And we also have different techniques you can use to like launch yourself. Right, very convenient stuff. There's so many ways you can like use those things. Yeah, we can run up walls. It's just that it's not as good as using Rubelia. Wait, where's the relic? Yeah, here. Right. Right, we have the relic equipped. Oh, I think I used it too early, but like, yeah. We do have that. Right, we do have that. It's just that nobody uses this. I don't know anyone who actually uses the speedwalkers. But you can use it. Right? You can use it. I just prefer to have the jetpack and other stuff in there because there's more stuff I can do with movement. But hey, it's there. Yeah, you can do the Claudia flying thing, but you can also do that on Alice. I don't do it with Claudia because they have my macro set for Alice. And Alice is the same thing. Except with Alice, I can also turn into the dragonfly. That's why I don't use Claudia for the thing, because they've had Alice to do it. But yeah, there is the Claudia macro with the jetpack cancel, but you need to have the jetpack and Claudia and the macro equipped. Right? Very nice. Oh, they're killing a world boss. Let's go. Let me get my stuff set up. Yes, you can do it with Alice. You always could. You always could do it with Alice. Right? But yeah, people use the Gundam than jetpack. Yeah, Rubelia is just great for exploration. For sure. Oh damn it, he's on the ground now. Yes. We're like outside of this freaking sandstorm. There's so many of us here, you can't really see because I set my player limit to 8. I think, or was it 5? I think I'm gonna do more world bosses. I don't have any world boss keys here. Because I used all my Vera keys a while ago. Zix always says bad things. Everyone should play? Okay, that's good for him. Right, if he's actually playing it, and he's like having fun, good for him. Right? Good for him. I mean, the only reason why people were not happy with him was because of what he was, the other shit he was doing. It's like, yeah, you call us like drug dealers or hookers or something? Oh boy. Of course you're gonna have people mad at you. Right? I don't think anyone wants to be called a freaking, drug dealer or a hooker or whatever sponsored script. Who knows? I just don't watch his stuff if I don't have to. Right? The only time I actually looked at his stuff in like a year was because of the freaking, the drama thing that was going on. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have actually looked at his own stuff. Because I know his stuff is pretty terrible garbage. Like, we even like double check. It's like, he doesn't even bring his like research. He doesn't even like show his sources for his, quote unquote research. Right? Like, if he was in school, he would get expelled for plagiarism. Or something else. Because, like, he didn't even bother to, like, you know, cite his sources. Right? Just saying, like, Reddit is where you got stuff from is just actually stupid. Yeah, I barely did fishing either. There's, like, no point. There's, like, no point in fishing. There's, like, no point. Unless you want to do it for fun. Right? Because, like, they're not adding new matrices into the pool there. If they had, like, Claudia Matrix chances in there or something, I'd maybe give it a shot. It's just that, it's like, you're only gonna get, like, the old 1.0 matrices in there, the standard stuff. So, like, it just doesn't matter. At least to me. Yeah, Styx is just very annoying. I mean, he said some very brain-dead shit. Like, one of the things that he's basically said is he thinks companies themselves should have, like, the right to own freaking shapes. Geometric shapes. Which is, kind of one of the most brain-dead things ever. I mean, hey. If you can own shapes, the most powerful company in the world would be whoever owns the freaking triangle. More so than any other shape, just because you can make almost anything out of triangles. And I'm not joking, because every single thing you see in 3D models is made up of millions upon millions, maybe even billions of triangles on like the higher end, or to like thousands on the lower end. It's just triangles, right? If you were to like break up my model in there and get, let's say you took my model and imported it into Blender, you could have Blender tell you exactly how many triangles my 3D model is made up of. It's just made up of triangles. Like for computer graphics and stuff, like everything is like made up of triangles. Everything is made up of triangles. And I mean everything. You may not like look at it, you may not see it, but everything is made up of triangles. Right? It's like when Intel tried to own the number 86 in the 90s. Intel literally like wanted to own the number 86 in the 90s. I bet if Styx was like making content back then, he'd probably be like, yeah, Intel should own the number 86. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine someone owning a shape or a number. Right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine how terrible that would be? But like the way Styx has like acted in the past, it like in a way it would sound like he would support it. Like actual brain dead shit. And like yeah, thankfully Intel never got the ability to own the number 86 because that is like absolutely stupid. No one should be allowed to own a number. Right? Like what's gonna happen if like Intel owned 86? So what comes after 85? Well, you can't use 86 anymore because Intel owns it. Right? And, like, you can't have like the two numbers like next to each other, the 8 and the 6, if they owned 86. Alright, let's go with this one. Oh cool, we got a shard right for the accessory. Join ops. Okay, we can do that one. We should do world. Okay, I'm gonna kill one more world boss and then we're gonna do the other things because we want to get to 900. Wait, I have to kill 100 overworld enemies. Oh, that one we can just do regular Frontier Clash. Let me boot up my ult again. Right, like trying to like speedrun all the weeklies. That's definitely something. Interstellar Exploration, you could just do like any 3 of them. That would count too. Let's see. Weapons. Can we upgrade this fully now? Or do we not have enough? Yeah, they are very insane. For sure. 6 is like unreleased MMO. He's like, call it WoW Killer, and then when it fails, he's bitch about it. Yeah. See, nothing's gonna kill WoW. I think you have to be delusional to think that like you're just gonna kill WoW. You have to be like super delusional. Right? That is like very delusional. Exactly. And here's the other thing. Remember, back when World of Warcraft came out, World of Warcraft was literally the only like very massive world MMO, right? That was like at like as big as World of Warcraft is physically in size and everything, right? It was like the only game like it for its time. But these days, you have like MMOs coming all over the place, right? There's like so many MMOs. And there's so many other games that people are playing now too, that didn't really exist back then too, that's going after people's time and attention, right? There's so many other things there. No MMO will ever reach, at this point, the size World of Warcraft did during its peak. I don't think any other MMO will ever reach that. Right, World of Warcraft's been on a decline for the past 10 years. A slow decline. But like, it's never going to go back to its highest peak. And no other MMO will ever reach it, I'm pretty sure. Because there's just so many other things to do. Right? There's so many other things that's vying for your attention. That like not as many people will be willing to put in the time for it. Yeah, only Blizzard themselves can kill it. And now you have Microsoft owning Blizzard, so good luck with them killing it. Right? I think people, they're just super delusional on that. It's like, it's fine, it doesn't have to kill it. Right? It's fine. World of Warcraft's issues are a bit different than thing. I played it a lot when I was a kid. It was a ton of fun, right? What I will say is no game out there will ever will ever do what World of Warcraft did to me when I was a kid and I first played it. Right? It will never hit the same, right? Because to me, like back then growing up, that was the first open world game I ever played. Right? I was still in elementary school when I played World of Warcraft back then. And like just the stuff going on in there, right? It's not noob friendly. World of Warcraft hasn't been for a long time. And like part of the problem with World of Warcraft's like designs and stuff for their thing in there, like their raids and stuff, if you can get a group of people and everything, they're a lot of fun. The problem is they require like way too much attention. They have way too much shit going on that like it's basically unplayable without a bunch of mods. Right, like if you don't have a lot of mods in World of Warcraft, a lot of stuff is basically unplayable because the bosses have like 10,000 abilities and you have no idea how you're gonna keep track of everything. Right, that was like an issue there. It's also just too hard. Compared to a lot of other games, it's like technically too hard. And because of how it's like too hard, you need to use a bunch of add-ons to manage everything. And then it becomes a lot easier when you have something telling you what to do. Right? Like, if you ever seen, like, how they have, like, a lot of their raid mechanics and stuff, they're a lot of fun to deal with. There's just way too many of them, and it's just not new player friendly. It's very unfortunate. They've learned from... I've heard they've learned a lot from their more recent mistakes with the last 3 expansions, which is cool. But I don't think it's, like, it's enough to really bring me back. Especially when you have to dox yourself to have a Battle.net account now. Which is just very unfortunate. Because I've had so many fun memories when I played it as a kid. Yeah, paying the monthly fee isn't the thing. I didn't do that back then either. So what I would do is like, as soon as like a new patch comes out, like I'll play it for like a month or two, and then I'll wait for the next patch. And then same thing for the next expansion, right? When they have like their 6 month to a year drought, it's like I unsub and I come back later. Right? That's what I used to do. But eventually it's gone to the point where like you need to put way too much time in there. And like the time could be taken away from like you doing other stuff. So like that's part of why I stopped. I ended up like quitting it like fully like near the end of Legion. Because of the AP grind. It was just too much for me. Right. Okay, let me loot the chest. Okay, did my perspective camera thing go glitch out? Let me just warp back and then loot it. But yeah, it just really is not new player friendly, unfortunately. You used to like WoW in the old times, but the uprising of waifu 3D games more appealing. There you go. You know, part of it is the aesthetic and everything, right? Right? Part of it is the aesthetic. Like, as cool as World of Warcraft is, right? I mean, come on. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that kind of aesthetic, right? Hey, that's why some of us have our little 2D models and 3D models and stuff. I think I'm gonna like try to learn live 2D and like how to draw myself, so I can make myself my own 2D model. Right? I think I can figure out the rigging process no problem. The actual reason why I don't really have a 2D model is more of the drawing problem. I need to learn how to draw. Like, I've had a drawing tablet for the past couple of years. I just never bothered to learn to draw with it. The reason why I even got one in the first place was because Amazon, like, during a Prime Day sale, I was looking for a portable monitor. And, like, they had a really good discount on this pen display. I'm like, Oh hell yeah! I'm just gonna buy the pen display. It's better than the other portable monitors because this thing has a freaking pen input too. Yeah, Western games is not Coomer friendly enough. Actually, they're just not they're not as visually appealing. I wouldn't just say Coomer friendly. There's so many Western games with very ugly characters on the screen. I just look at it and just go, why? Just why? What's with all these ugly characters? I don't want to look at the ugly character all day. Right? Like, I remember I said before, when, like, I remember I saw a picture of, like, Aloy from, like, Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is she so ugly? It's just why. Fable as well, yeah. Right? It's just like, why are they so ugly? I don't want to look at it. It's like, no. Why are they so ugly? I don't understand why. It's like, you know, part of it is the aesthetic, you know, people don't like what they're looking at, a lot less people are gonna think about it. Yeah, they made her more ugly than she needed to be. Actually, she didn't even need to be ugly in the first place. Why'd they make her ugly? It's like, I look at this, I'm like, am I gonna have to look at this the whole time because that's the player character? I'm like, no. It already turns people off. Don't put ugly characters. People don't want that. Right? People don't want to play as the ugly character. Western RPGs and their characters, like, they're rugged and realistic. In the fantasy genre, don't give a shit about. I mean, yeah, but then at the same time, right? The game logic for fantasy type games. Summons for what? So for Tower of Fantasy, if you're just going by free to play, you get a bunch of dark crystals. So in a week, right? So first things first, from crew, the crew reward here is between 100 and 150 dark crystals. If you're in an active enough crew, where we're gonna try to make mine, we're gonna try to build mine up for the next patch, you can get another 50 dark crystals. So that's already one pull from logging in once a week. Next, you have this, the weekly rewards. So basically, they give you your dark crystals per week, right? Slowly. You get 350 dark crystals from weekly activity, right? And then, wait, there's more. You have Bygone, right? Every week, Bygone resets. And in Bygone, in your bracket, depending on your position, you can get up to another 100 dark crystals every week here. So, right, so we're at the total of what? 600 dark crystals? That's about 4 pulls. We're talking about rate up banner, right? We're not talking standard banner. Because they give you 7 pulls on standard banner every week by doing dailies. What else we have? In a month, they also tally the PvP stuff. So at the end of the month, right, every month, you just need to go into PvP at least one time every month, and you get rewards at the end of the season, right? You get dark crystals for Apex League and Critical Abyss. These two are combined, and then you get a separate set of dark crystals for Break from Destiny. So you get dark crystals there as well, right? And then we just have a bunch of events that happen. Right. It really depends because the events we have here are they're pretty generous in comparison to like Genshin. Like every single patch basically has more rewards than Genshin ever did on an anniversary. Like literally, like every single update we have has more rewards than Genshin had on their anniversary. And we're having our anniversary next month, and we're gonna get a lot more. Because like they give us like a couple of supply runs as well, right? And like each event, each sub event as well, they just give more. They give even more red nucleus. So like it depends on the event stuff during the patch, but like I think you can get up to like like easily as a free-to-play. You could probably get, like, if you do everything as free-to-play, you can probably get up to around 50 pulls per patch. Like, probably more, yeah. 80 to 120, yeah. Okay, I was a bit out of touch because I'm a bit lazier on my ult and I just don't count everything properly. But yeah, depending on... If you get Battle Pass and monthly, you can go a lot further. The Battle Pass in this game is actually really good. Like, really, really good. It's not like the Genshin Battle Pass. It's actually like, extremely good in this game in terms of the amount of rewards you get for it. Because, like, you just get an obscene amount of stuff from it. You get lots of pulls. You get the relic stuff, which is also really powerful. Right? You just get, like, a bunch of stuff here. And, of course, they have the cosmetics from it. Yeah, monthly pass is basically like getting a roll a day. Yeah, when you like cut it all up, right? And if you use my moogold link, you can save some money. You can save some money on your pass if you use my moogold link. So there's that too, right? And then we also have the cash shop, which always has packs in here. I bought most of the packs for the pulls already. The only ones that I didn't buy are the ones that I didn't use. Right, but they're also just pretty good value for the most part, a decent amount of them. Hi Zed, welcome. Right, we're getting the server merge tomorrow, right? So we're gonna do the weeklies now. We're just going through everything before we go through the other games. Right, a triple game stream. Yeah, 13 hours. Yeah. I also got my free battle pass in Snowbreak earlier. We'll look at it later on stream. Yeah, 1.0 exploration gives a lot of dark crystals, for sure. Yeah. It's like when you're really low on stock, you might want to consider going back and doing 1.0. I need to finish 1.0 on my ult so I can get 1-star on Yulon for my ult. Right, because my ult is just playing Yulon Fenrir stuff. You don't know what that is? But yeah, don't worry. So, moogold is basically just a place where you can, like, buy your top-ups for various different games. Occasionally the bot will just give a link to it. But, like, yeah, the stuff there is discounted. Right, it's even cheaper than VPNing to other regions and stuff. So you don't have to. You won the second pity, you bought 1 copy. Oh, nice. But yeah, my free-to-play ult is just going to get her to A1. Right, my free-to-play ult is just running A1 Yulon. It's gonna run A1 Yulon, A1 Fenrir, and an A2 Fiona. Right, it's running Rainbow. Right, my ult runs the Rainbow comp, just like my main, except my main is just playing the whaled version of it. Right, I play this on my main and my ult plays a 1-star version of this. Because it's just really good. It's just so good. It just plays so nicely. I'm just hoping to get like my 4-piece Claudia finished on my ult soon. So that I can put 4-seg Claudia on Fenrir. On my ult. Oh, on my main though, like I have like almost max Scylla. Right, can you imagine? It's like who else has like the world boss matrices like this? Right, because like you can't whale this. You can't whale Scylla matrices. This is just what I have. Right? It's just what I have. Alright, Mia's kitchen and cooking. Let's go cook. Is there a cooking pot nearby? I don't even know. I don't come down here in Inners enough. So basically, ever since the Vera patch came out, I saved my Vera keys. I killed a bunch of Vera world bosses, but ever since I think it was week 2 or 3 of 2.0, I didn't use a single world boss key. I didn't use any world boss keys until 2.5. So from from halfway through 2.0 and 2.5, I didn't use any world boss keys. And because of that, I just spammed them all on Nokia. Right, I spent like 13 hours dumping world boss keys as soon as the patch came out. And then like every week I was just doing Nokia for my world boss keys. Right, and because of that, I got so many Scylla shards. Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was just hoarding for like so long. I hoarded for so goddamn long that it's like, okay, cool, now I have it. Yeah. I had so many keys. The anniversary on the 8th? Oh yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. Is there cook? Okay, I don't know where the cook pot is. We'll just go to the one in Oh yeah, it's... Oh, wait, no, it's not. The casual tab is here. I really wish they would put the casual tab back in the menu over there instead of over here. I will never get used to this. I don't think I'll ever get used to going there for the casual tab. Hi, kiddos. Welcome. Right, welcome. Let's go get their stuff. Maybe one of these days I'll play E7. You know, like, I feel bad. Like, I listen to, like, all this music, and, like, I haven't played the games of them yet. And if I had the games sitting in my Steam library for, like, 10,000 years, it's like, one day I'll play it. One day. One day. I don't know when that one day will come. Soon, in, like, 13 hours. In 13 hours, you guys can all join my crew. Well, here's what we'll do. If everyone who watches joins my crew won't be dead. Right, because I know there's a lot of people who also show up, they only just watch the VODs later. If everyone just joins, you know, even if you lurk, you know, hi to you guys, hi to all of you lurkers. Right? We all join my crew, we can actually build up my crew. And we can do things. Maybe we can get my secret out into how, we'll do my secret on how I got to Grand Marshal without putting in much effort. The easy way. We could probably organize a crew event for that. Maybe. Easy Grand Marshal for everyone. Wouldn't that sound neat? Especially for free to play, because it's even more stuff. Just get max 0. Who should you get next? Asperia Boss Kishiro? I mean, I guess. And what else are you gonna go after? Right? Like, I don't even value Samir matrices anymore. But that's because my Scylla is so high, like, so stacked, that, like, any Samir combo will always just be worse than me using my Scylla matrix. So, like, I guess. Right? That's the thing. Like, I've been so lazy with my Asperia World Boss keys because I just don't value the matrices. Right, like, I have so many Asperia boss keys. I wish I could, like, convert them to something else. Right, so, like, we go look at my inventory. Where's my Asperia boss keys? I have 22. I had even more before. It's just that, like, I'll use them on whatever I see when someone's doing a world boss in Asperia. Because, like, I just don't care. I don't care if it's an Asperia world boss. I'll just dump the keys because I'm not going to use them. Because I don't value the drop. But yeah, you might as well go after Shiro. Zeke has execution, yeah. Zeke is going to be interesting. Right? He's definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay. Oh wait, did that count as me completing it? Where's the cooking one? Wait, where is the cooking one? Okay, did count. Okay, wormholes next, and then join up and stuff. Interstellar exploration, we gotta do that one. Let's do a join up. You have to do like 3 of them or something. I'm not the biggest fan of this one though, because this one's the longer one. One of the longer ones, because this thing has like a much bigger health pool. It doesn't really matter. My ult's gonna just AFK at the start. Oh yeah, but at least we can like do 2 sets of dailies in Tower Fantasy. Like that'll probably be enough to help me get to the thing. Yeah, I'm not looting any chests. Thankfully, you don't need to loot a chest for these join-ups. You don't need to loot any of them. Freaking power gap. This gum is just way too good. Just plain rainbow. Oh, it is Masu, yeah. Oh. Here's Barbarossa. And we got this song world still going. You have to enable it. You probably don't have it enabled to show all the buffs. That's probably why. I'll show you the setting. Yeah, my ult isn't looting any of the chests. Yeah, let me find the setting. I don't know if it doesn't do it by default, because it's always showing all the buffs for me. But there is a setting for it. It's not under here. It should be the other tab, I think. Buff bar, expand. There you go. Make sure it says expand for your buff bar. You know, we'll go back to fixed number. Might as well show fixed value. But if you don't have it set to expand, that's probably why. Right, you gotta make sure it's set to expand. Probably. You know, Fenrir should have been Frost Volt. They should have made Fenrir Frost and Volt. They should have made Fenrir Frost Volt. She just fits way too well in with Frost. Right, Fenrir might as well have been a Frost unit. Right? She just belongs so well in Frost. It's not even funny. Right? Like, Fenrir easily could have been Frostbolt, but she's not. Okay. Let's go and do wormhole. We just need to do one wormhole stage. We don't need to finish it. I'm just gonna make sure I do all the dimension trials on my alt 2. Dump everything. Okay. Hercules challenge 1 start. Okay. Wait, what are those notification sounds? Oh god. Anna? Is there like nothing else here? Okay, this is like a terrible start. Oh god. The weapon selection here is horrendous. Oh, that one's a useless trait. Oh god, no. I forgot how little damage that shit does. I want something else. The shadow on Eris is so Pepega. Like, that's technically better, but like, it's still garbage. Hateful. Okay, at least this is an improvement. Kind of. We can at least use Samir to do damage, but we don't have our A1. Where's all those, like, the ticking noises coming from? Did he just get, like, stuck? Oh shit, no shit. Like, no shot, he got stuck. The freaking lizard got stuck here. He needs Step Bro to help. sorry, Anna, nobody wants you. And it sucks. Okay, so the actual noise was coming from the fact that there were buffs around. I thought they were like something else at first. I thought it was like Nightbot like freaking out. That makes sense now why every time I was in here I was getting like spammed with those ping notification thingies. I thought it was like Nightbot, but it was actually just this game making a notification sound every time there's like something to pick up in here. The SCA's on maintenance now? Damn. Alright, we'll take that. We're not actually gonna finish this round though. Yeah, some servers are getting theirs earlier than others. And we get ours last, I believe. And the North America one, it's like 13 hours or something. We get like a very... Exactly. Gotta get those dark crystals. Free stuff, you know? Free stuff is free stuff. Need those dark crystals. Right. Anniversary is next month. We're getting the server merges though tomorrow. Yeah, we had 2 weeks, don't worry. We still have 2 weeks. We still have 2 weeks. Where is it? Interstellars. Do we got... Okay, do we have anything of value here? I'm trying to see if we can get good Stargates. No. I need the blue one. I need the one with the blue thingies, whatever they're called. Let's check Asperia. Do I have any in Asperia? I need them Stargates. Yeah, prayed for Zeke as well. I'm 3 pulls away from the 50-50 on the rate up banner. Because of how far I had to go over 386 pulls on Yulon. Right? We're praying for top-up reset as well. I still haven't finished Vera Exploration. I still have a lot in Vera to explore. I never bothered to finish it. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, top-up reset. Right, top up, reset, and then we use my moogold link. Hella savings, lots of stuff. Right? I'm glad I got that moogold affiliate link. A couple of you guys have already used it. I know because I can see like what people get. I just don't see who gets them. They'll tell me that like people have used it. And they'll tell me from like which one they clicked it from, which is pretty neat. Right, for all of you guys who use it though, thanks. Right, I get a little bit back from it. Helps me out too. Okay. We're gonna go warp back to my other account. And then hopefully my alt has the... Hi Jutaro. Welcome. We're just trying to do a bunch of my weeklies before the reset. Right? But yeah. You know, anniversary rewards are definitely going to be a lot better than our regular stuff. I heard there's like special Zeke pull balls that they're giving or something. 30 bucks for pulls, yeah, maybe. Oh, I didn't check it recently. I checked it a couple days ago. It wasn't quite $30 a couple days ago, but it was still like a decent amount. you know, considering I only get 3% back of whatever is spent when they use my link, right? Still a decent amount. Okay, we get 1 star on Thalassic Heart now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Because this is the one I like using. So I obviously will use Thalassic Heart. And the next Battle Pass period, we can get it to 3 star. Yeah, it's a win for all. Yeah, exactly. You guys save money, I save money, I get a little bit back. Okay, why are you re-reporting the stream elements bot? You said that like a while ago. Okay, let's go switch it to my alt's POV. Oh wait, first... Yeah, we'll just switch it to my alt's POV. Let me fix the resolution on my alt first. Right, my alt's POV here. First thing we're looking for is, do we get a better Stargate? That one's garbage. Garbage. Nope. Nope. Did my main have the better one? Yeah, rushing weeklies. Oh, speaking of rushing weeklies, did you hear they actually reset your progress in snowbreak for the what's it called again? What's that game mode again? They had like another reset. So people who got the 1,000 in the thing, yeah. Right, we gotta do that again. Exactly. Good thing we did do it. Good thing. You forgot about doing dreams? They hate that they don't appear in domain 9. I have to do those too. Right? I just put them on the back burner because there's the other stuff I want to do first. And dream machines are like the next thing after. But yeah. Right, because we got the merge. It's good to like finish all your weeklies ASAP. Just in case. Because they reset it last time. Right, because like that's an extra 350 dark crystals and some other useful materials. Right. Just trying to rush to get all the activity. Surely. Yeah, let's pray so we get even more free stuff. Because I need them. I need the free stuff. Okay, we can get one more pull. I need to get the 20 more pulls so I can get my my Yuan A1. Yeah. The only good dream here's the thing, right? There's 2 relics that you can only get from dream machines. A hologram projector and the alternate destiny. Alright, and I'm praying, like, they never give those. It's always, like, the jump that you already have maxed out. It's never those 2. Hey there, Eager Swine. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a bit. Let's go grab all the things here. Right. This is the dream machine experience. Is it a dream machine or is it nightmare fuel? That's what I always say. Is this a dream machine or is this supposed to be nightmare fuel? Right? Is it a dream machine or is it a nightmare? Right, we put a little bit of humor in there, because why not? Right, at the end of the day, why not? I have a lot of exploration left to do in a spirit, because I never finished it on my ult. I never finished it. There's so much to get there. I just haven't done it. One of these days I'll actually do stuff on my ult. Oh, grats on the Pog Dream Machine rotation. That's an actual dream machine. For once you got an actual dream machine, not nightmare fuel. Right? I'm just always gonna be calling it that. Is this a dream machine or nightmare fuel? Hi, Chloex. Welcome. Oh great, my alt froze. My alt froze. I should have rebooted my computer before I started streaming, but I'm too lazy to do that. Sometimes. One of these days I'll get a better computer. I'll get the upgrade. It's just... everything's just too expensive. Right, everything's too expensive. Yeah, exploration for months has been like that, yeah. Okay, what the hell? Why is my Steam now, like, black screen? What the hell, Steam? I should lower my encoding preset then. That might help a little bit. Just waiting for my alt to load back in. You know, I should just lower the resolution here temporarily to like nothing. Just so it doesn't use as many resources while I put up my alt. That's like the bigger brain thing to do. Just give it a moment. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like try and learn how to draw at one point. Just so I can actually draw my own models. Yeah, it just feels weird because it's like I make my own 3D model. I made my own. But I can't draw.